crowds are waiting. Sound synthesized like liquids combinating. Mixing notes like flavors flowing. U.K.E-liquid mixing show, stirring anticipation growing. The vibe is pumping, the crowds are waiting. Sound synthesized like liquids combinating. Drop them flavors, shake them up. Grab your mods, it's time to fill up. Inhale the beats, exhale the groove. Take you. Flavors shaking, fusions in the air. The mics are hot, excitement's jumping. Everybody's waiting till the groups are thumping. Juices are swelling, secrets unfurling. Come on and mix it up, let the rhythm take you. Drop them flavors, shake them up. Grab your muds, it's time to fill up. Inhale the beat, exhale the groove. Mixing notes like flavors flowing. U.K.E-liquid mix show, stirring anticipation growing. The vibe is pumping, the crowds are waiting. Sound synthesized like liquids combinating. Drop them flavors, shake them up. Grab your mods, it's time to fill up. Inhale the beats, exhale the groove. Take you. Flavors shaking, fusions in the air. The mics are hot, excitement's jumping. Everybody's waiting till the group starts thumping. Juices are swelling, secrets unfurling. Come on and mix it up, let the rhythm take you. Drop them flavors, shake them up. Grab your muds, it's time to fill up. Inhale the beat, exhale the groove.
Let's get ready for the U.K.E-liquid Mixing Show. Are you ready? I said, are you ready? Ready? Let's go. In a world of vape, where flavors collide, we gather round with mixtures we can't hide. YouTube's our stage, where the magic unfolds. Welcome to the show, where the flavors behold. Mixing and vaping are in for a ride. The clouds we create, we can't deny. From strawberry delight to a caramel dream.
Welcome to the U.K.E-liquid Mixing Show. It's Wednesday. It's time to talk DIY e-liquid mixing. If you have not been here before, don't forget you can ask any question you want in the chat, respectively. I can't even say respectively. I can't say respectively.
I deny the £2,000 tax increase, honest. Just saying.
Yeah. So if you are in chat, just have a look at the top and see if you're in Twat chat. If you're in Twat chat, swap it over to live chat, any chat, or whatever chat it is on your device, and you'll keep up with what we are doing. So who you got on tonight? You've got myself, Benny Vapes. We've got our own mixing guru, which is Graham Net Reality. We've got our own mixing detective, which is Liam Sherlock Holmes. We've got our own mixing maestro, which is Tim, Advocate for Liberty. And we've also got the green goddess of mixing, which is Lady Liberty. So there you go. Right. I can pop everybody up now, and I can see your beautiful faces. There you go. There you go. Do you know, I was cold when I came downstairs. I fucking put this on and red hot now. It's fucking bizarre. It's been like that all day. I've had my jumper off, on, off, on, off, on. Like fucking table tennis. Tell you.
Must be nice to be cold. We have the ACs both set at 60 in here and it's still hot.
Oh, no, you don't want to be cold. It's fucking awful. I'd rather be pleasantly warm than sweating my tits off like I am now. What is the meaning of life? Is it, what is the meaning of life? Is it...
It's 42.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 42. Duh, I agree.
Yeah. Do you know, it makes me laugh, does that, when it comes out, when you watch the series or you watch the film, It goes, and it's been doing it for years, it goes, 42. And everybody's just looking at it going, what? What?
Yeah.
Oh, so, right. Mr. Sherlock Holmes, do you want to go through chat?
Yeah, in chat tonight we have Chris Earl, Stephen Perry, Hanky Panky 70, Arnie S, Frankie Jazz 24/7, the Late Night Vape Show, Mickey Love,
Make a love?
John Vaping Joker, Craig D, Grateful Ant, and I believe that is everybody. So back over to you, Benny.
Let him get changed first.
Sorry, I was undressing.
Yeah.
He was just drying himself off after the show.
Drying his sweatpants off.
Yeah, drying my sweatpants. No, not sweatpants, the pyjama bottoms. The next pyjama bottoms, thank you very much.
Hey, Rocky.
Yeah. Full of chicken nuggets.
My belly's full of chicken nuggets. I've got chippy tits. I'm putting on loads of weight. I'm got to go on a diet. 100% got to go on a diet. Fucking, it's like you can get a world round me now. It takes about 3 hours to get round me now. Do you know what I mean? So, and Hedgie B, he says, and me.
Yeah.
And Hedgie B.
And Hedgie B, yes. Sorry, Hedgie B.
He's only been saying hello about fucking 3 hours ago.
Yeah, and I was chatting to him just now in chat as well.
Oh, do you know? Pay peanuts, you get monkeys. Pay nothing, you get this lot. Right. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a little bit of a buffet. Lady Liberty, what are you vaping on tonight, please?
So I've got the nitrous on the Thelema. I've got the last of the blueberry nut muffin for LL by Wendy Leday that she made for my birthday. And then I'm going to be switching to some country fudge.
I've
got the Gruss with the recoil on it. And in that I have Blast My Baja. And
Blast My what?
Blast My Baja. I'm trying to make a Baja Blast Mountain Dew.
Baja Blast.
Baja. Yeah, Baja. Yeah, Baja. Everybody knows a Baja.
And then I got the heavy hitter with the Goon, and that has Ice Cream You Scream Milkshake.
Very nice.
And I'll pass it to Liam.
Okay, first, you got to remember, Cassie, when you mentioning stuff like Baja, we got somebody here that lives underneath a rock in deepest, darkest England. Right,
Graham?
so,
Yeah, I was going to go, is that me?
so,
And then I
got the
realised
Steam-
Liam's Welsh, and I went, no, it's Liam.
So then we got the Steam Crave Hadron Pro 250C with the Steam Crave Aromomizer on top, and in that I am vaping on some Serendipity Golden Sunset.
Ooh. Gold's as nice
That's
as
the
that.
only-
It's nice.
Yeah, it is nice. I've had a couple of comments off people already. They've been vaping it outside in work. So, oh, that smells banging, that does.
Yeah, it does.
And that is all I've been vaping on today. So I will pass it over to Graham.
Okay. Guar 21 Barrage on top, and I've just got a simple raspberry, which is just premium raspberry at 4%
All right.
and 1% raspberry jam, nom noms, and that's it. And then stick 7 milligrams nicotine in. For some reason, I just suddenly just fancied a load of nicotine.
Not wrong with that.
Well, there goes my headphones. And I'll pass it over to who hasn't gone. Tim?
Time for a nap. by
Country
Sombra.
Fudge and the Titan on Titan 1.5 PWM. I've got an Able stack with Rasta sleeves in it, and it's got the Vapes 2 Goon cap and a Goon in it, and then I've got the Nom Noms cran apple gravy, which is just an applesauce basically. And then I've got the original Dreamer stacked with the Neutron on top, Wismec Neutron on top, and then that I got Blackberry Custard V3. And then I've got the new Dreamer Clutch with the Lace Solo on top, and in that I have Butterscotch Caramel Ice Cream with white chocolate shell, and raspberry. There's a long name on that one. And I'll pass it to Benny.
Thank you very much. So I'm on the Gua with the Trilogy on top, and inside that I've got some Legio X.
That's lasting a
Amalfi.
while.
You
Oh,
can't
maybe
see it, but it's nearly done. I've got. The thing is, right? I don't vape loads and loads. I vape, do you know what I mean? But it seems to last. 120 will last me a week.
Bro.
Do you know what I mean? I have other stuff that I'm vaping on, but 120 lasts me a week. And I'm also on the new AIO setup, which is the Inikin Chroma R with the cubics on top, and inside that I've got some Macazar Y4, and that is me. Same again, I'm a creature of a habit myself. So I'm actually looking for a new tank thingy. I've got I've got loads of mods. You know, you think so, you've got loads of mods, and you just stick to one.
Yeah.
I'm a bit like that.
Get
So-
the Creme Hill 2 from eSig 1, 1999. Get the piece version so it comes with the bubble glass. I love that tank.
Yeah. But you're all right. Don't know. Like I say, I'll have to have a look and see what I fancy. Do you know? There's nothing that you know when you see something, you're like, do you fancy it or not? And you think, nah, not that bothered.
Yeah, I've gone through this week and last week to just window shopping, going what do I fancy, and I kind of look at everything and just go, no,
Yeah.
no.
Well, I think a lot of things is you've lost that shiny itis now, hasn't it? Because
Yeah.
things aren't coming out all the time like they used to do. The shiny itis has gone, hasn't it? Do you
Yeah.
know, because it were like, oh, I've got to have that, 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 and now it's like, I'm not really that bothered.
And you're not influenced by YouTubers who love everything.
Yeah, no.
This tank is fantastic. Yeah, right. Okay, right. I learned my lesson last time.
Yeah. Don't believe what you see on YouTube.
Especially if it comes from anybody here.
Yeah. What were you trying to say? I'm a professional reviewer, thank you very much.
From Yorkshire. That explains it all.
From Yorkshire. Yorkshire.
He's from the Shire. What do you expect?
Yes, we're like hobbits up here.
Well, that's what I was going to say earlier when you said you're a creature of habit. I thought you meant to say creature of hobbit.
Oh.
That's pugs.
Shot fired.
Not even here to defend himself.
I love it. Everybody's fighting who's the smallest between pugs and Vic, and I'm just sitting there like that, laughing my head off. Every so often, just throw something in.
Yeah. Hey up, Bill. It says it's
Hey,
sort
we
of
got
like
some
when
American competition there. Sorry about this, Fresh, but you'll get thrown in the ring on this one.
it's sort of like when a YouTuber says new flavour is the best. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Everyone go out and buy them. It's a new flavour. It's the best.
Yeah, and then 3 months later, a new range comes out, and that's the best.
Yeah,
It is so-
the best flavour from before is never to be seen again.
Yeah, yeah,
Whatever
And then
happened to cookie butter?
yeah, yeah.
You can never keep
Marshmallow,
up with all those
vanilla.
vape gems because they
I-
keep changing.
I still use cookie butter.
Yeah, I use it in
It's all right.
cheesecake places, but not very often.
What about
I
that?
don't even want to hear about new flavors right now because we have to test the new SSAs this week, and I am not looking forward to it.
That'll be good. They're normally got a good hit rate.
They got a good hit rate,
I hate
yeah.
single flavor testing. It's so boring and
It's horrible,
monotonous.
isn't it? I wouldn't do it. It's just for people who are anal.
Tim is making me.
I just copy his notes. That's all I do.
Yeah.
Lean over
No, I
like
can't
that.
do that because our taste buds are so different. We get different things off the flavors a lot.
Just
Fight
take
about
whatever Tim says then and just do the opposite.
Yes, I didn't really
Oh,
like
Tim
that
liked
one.
this one, so it's actually gross.
Yeah. Matt Polly says new 510s, new 810s available. Sick as tits. As tits. Oh dear. We did have. So if you have got any questions, do put them in chat. It'd be nice. If you have got any questions, put them in the comments. Like we had a comment last week on the show. Let me get it up. That we did have a comment.
Oh, come on. Benny, we don't have time for you to do that.
I've got it.
Bill,
Here.
that doesn't work because you don't taste the individual flavors that
Right.
way. It's muddled that way.
So from Aidan Vet 2830. Hi all, I'm a very recent mixer of e-liquid, but not in a big way. My question is, when do I do the calculations for a 30ml bottle of juice just on the VG/PG? As my go-to is 50-50. The calculations are as follows: VG 15%, PG 12%. Now I must mention I also separate bottles, one bottle for VG and a separate bottle for PG. How do I work the PG-VG ratio? If I use a pre-mixed bottle, how do I calculate how much of pre-mix to put in? Do I just add the VG and PG and VG calculations together? Hope this question makes sense. Didn't make any fucking sense, mate, but
So is he moving from PG and VG to premix?
So what I'm thinking is, he says now must admit I use separate bottles, one bottle for VG and a separate bottle for PG, like we all do. How do I work at the PG VG ratio if I use a premix? So he must be buying some premix.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You have to know the VG PG the premix to begin with.
Well, he's 50-50, so I don't know if he's going to make it up himself as
Yeah.
a 50-50 mix.
If he buys 50-50, it's not going to end up with 50-50. You have to go, if you're going to go for premix, one, you need to know what your flavour percentage is going to be. So if your flavour percentage is 20%, then you can go for a 70-30 mix, which will then end up 50-50 once you've finished.
Yeah.
You've also got the whole depends on whether he's using nick shots as well. So if he's using PG nick shots, that makes it a little bit more complicated again.
Well, he says that my go-to is 50-50. The calculations are as follows: VG 15% and PG 12%.
So that would tell me that he's got possibly 3% flavour going.
Yeah,
Doesn't sound like a lot at all.
So, because that's what he said, because he's making a 30ml bottle. So he's got 12%. Do you want to bring calculator up? Or do you just want to play around with calculator and see if you can work out what he's actually getting off that?
Everybody's helpful here. Everybody's.
Well, yeah, I can't do fuck all. Like, do you know what I mean? I'm only here to host it. You're all sat here fucking like rabbits in a headline.
You started talking about all the ratios and stuff. I just zoned out.
Right. Nevins has just put in.
Here
Here we've got someone that knows what he's doing here now. Nevs has just put in. Hey up, Nevs, you all right, buddy? 12% is 3.6 ml flavouring. So obviously that's what he's saying. So if he puts, so he's doing a 30ml bottle, he's putting 3.6ml flavouring in it. Would that be 20%? That's what we need to know, what he's putting in.
I'll send Nick the Zoom link.
Because, but the calculator does all the work. Just use 20% would be 30ml would be 0.20, so 6ml. So he's only using 10% then, isn't he? So 20% would be 30ml times 0.20, so 6ml. Rocky said it doesn't matter if it's 30ml or 500ml. I just want to know where he gets his 12 and the 15 and 12 from.
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
That's what
It's
we're
on
trying to
Facebook, join Monkey on Juice, and we'll go through it and discuss it there.
So everybody's frantically trying to work everything out now. Even chat's gone slow and going, oh.
I can't work it out because I've just been blacklisted on ELR. So
Right.
Well, the problem with the premix bottle thing is, I mean, we don't 100% know for sure that the premix bottle isn't got VG flavorings in it, for starters. I mean, we assume it's PG, but it could be VG.
Yeah, no, I think he's doing pre-mixed VG PG. I think that's what he's wanting, a 50-50.
But if he's asking about premix, I wonder whether he means one shot premix flavors.
I feel like we're missing a little bit of information we kind of need for this. We can guess.
Because all it says is very recent mixer of e-liquid, but not in a big way. My question is, when I do the calculation of a 300ml bottle of juice, just on the VG PG, as my go-to is 50-50 calculator as follows: VG 15, PG 12. So it says he uses different. How do I work out the VG PG if I use pre-mixed bottles? How do I calculate how much pre-mix to put in? Do I just add the PG/VB calculations together?
Well, for total percentage he wants to put in the bottle, yeah, he would actually. If he's just adding if that's what he puts in every time, 50% VG, 12% VG, he could actually mix it that way.
Yeah. Are you saying 15 or 50, Benny?
15 PG.
15.
So he's got 15 VG and 12 PG.
Hold on. This will make this easier for you, Benny.
Yeah.
Ready?
Percentage.
This
yes
is what he's saying right here.
Right, there you go.
So I'm thinking it's just that's what he puts in is 15% VG, 12% PG is the way this is reading into the bottle to fill it the rest of the way for after the premix. So yeah, he's trying to make a premix of it.
Is he trying to make a
that
premix?
percentage?
Or is
So you need the ratio to be 15 to 12. The ratio for the premix.
No.
If he's trying to make a premix.
No, because he's making a 50-50 mix. It's not 50-50 mix if he's only putting 15% VG in. That's nowhere near 50-50.
That's after putting in the premix bottle of flavoring. The premix bottle. Still, I think that's the way this is reading. That's after. That's what he puts in every time he makes it. That's what he winds up putting in. I think that's the way this is reading. He's putting in, and when he's topping it off of 15% PG and 12% VG. VG and then PG, sorry. I think he's topping it off that way every time in the bottle, and you also put this together ahead of time so you can just pour it in as a premix instead of having the separate bottles.
Yeah, but
I'm thinking that's what he means by this question, because this question is kind of weirdly worded.
But I'm still not understanding how he is getting a 50-50 mix, which is 50% of each, from 15% VG and 12% PG. And I think Rocky is with me there.
Maybe the premix has already got a bunch of
Well, it's got to be
VG
using.
and some PG in it. I don't know.
Well, a 30ml bottle. So if you do a 30ml bottle,
Yeah, but a 30 ml bottle is going to be 15 ml of VG and 15 ml of PG, which is 50
Yeah, so it's-
50. So it's
yeah.
not going to be it's not going to be 15% and 12%.
but unless he's using a freebie, unless he's using a what is it?
Unless using a premix, it's already close to 50-50.
No. I wonder if would he be using a bottle shot? Do you know, like a one shot?
Maybe.
And that's what it comes out with 15% PG.
Yeah. So
See,
yeah,
here's where
if
it gets confusing. This 30 ml bottle really doesn't matter when you're talking percentages. Once you start the percentages, this is out the window. 30 ml bottle doesn't even matter. That's what's confusing. Why is the 30 ml bottle part in
that's
there?
what Matt's saying. Is he may mean 30ml flavour concentrate.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So that's what, when he's done his calculations, get 50-50. That's how much VG it tells it to put him in. That's how much PG it tells him to put in.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying, Rocky. That 30 ml bottle thing kind of is throwing me off because when everything else is the percentages, why is there milliliters in there?
but that would only make sense though if the one shot concentrate he was using. That would only make sense if the one shot concentrate he was using was pre-mixed with VG. And
Yeah,
there's
like
not
this
that
is really
many out there.
close. Yeah, this would have the premix here, whatever here, it has to be close to 50-50. He's using almost 50-50 on that.
I think it'd be easier if he actually knew what he was.
Yeah, we need a little
using
more
to mix up.
information on this, I think, to really get a definitive. I need to know what he's asking. That question's a little
Scroll up a little bit.
to what?
I just want to see your recommended videos.
Rocky's just put ELI mix guide.
The 30 ml bottle shouldn't matter if we're talking on the percentages, so I don't really know. Trying to figure out the exact question.
Edgy, the people that sometimes watch them on replay, so I will put a message back to them and say, look, just give us a little bit more information. Are you using a one shot? And try and work out what he's actually asking about.
And is he putting in the 30 ml bottle, or is he trying to mix it in a 30 ml bottle? That makes a difference too. Even though the 30 ml bottle shouldn't really matter in the equation.
Let's just put PC malfunction. We'll reboot.
Exactly.
It doesn't compute, Will Robinson. Doesn't compute.
Nick, I've sent you a link.
He's not coming on. He says PC malfunction or reboot. So, yeah.
He's got a new record.
Help me, I'm mixing a 5-gallon drum at the moment. Need to know how many to make it 10 milligrams.
Yeah, so we will get back to it. I will put a message to you if you're watching this back. And we'll just get a little bit, or if you can add to that, or add to this one, what you're actually using. As in, are you using a one shot? Are you wanting to make a 30ml bottle? Are you wanting to pre-mix your premix so you can just pour them both in out of one bottle into your mix? Because like I say, if you do want 50-50, you have to make it 70-30, don't you? Because you're going to have PG flavour concentrates. So you need...
Plus, of course, the nicotine as well, if you're using nicotine.
Yes, and then you've got nicotine in it as well. So that'll...
See what I'm reading there, it really sounds like the only two things that matter, according to the way that's written, as far as I can tell, the 15 and 12. It sounds like he almost wants a 15 to 12% ratio permanent mix, but that's only guessing by the rest of the information. Why all the rest of the information?
Danger Will Robinson.
Yeah. Oh, he's here.
There he is. There he is. He is here. Look at this. We got the master. Okay. Are you as confused as we are here? Because that sounds a little...
Very Dexter Labs.
The labs.
Yeah.
Well, I don't even know I was just answering what you asked. I don't know. I got no context or.
Right. So
here, I'll share it again for you.
Share it again and read this.
That's gross, Rocky.
There you go. I think in only the 15%, 12% matter, and the rest is just gibberish. I'm thinking, but I'm not sure. Almost sounds like that's what they're putting in is 15% and 12% in the end. So they need the 15 to 12 ratio for VG/PG. That's what I'm guessing. But that's guessing.
Calculate how much of the premix to put in. Have they got the? No, they don't mention if the premix.
No,
I'm just wondering if like the 12% is the nicotine if it's 12 milligram.
Yeah, you see, I think what he's asking is he's wanting to know, do I just, to make a premix bottle up, do I just put that VG and PG together as 15% and 12%? So I can have
that's
it
what I'm
pre-mixed
thinking right
up,
there.
that he can
I
just
think
add
that's
it.
really all that matters right there.
Yeah, but that's still not adding up to 100%. So
Well,
there
it might
needs
be
to
with
something
whatever
else
he
in the
has
bottle.
already in the bottle. With whatever he has in the bottle, it turns out to be a 50-50 when he mix it like that. Maybe.
Yeah, but
That's my best guess.
That'd mean he'd have 75% flavoring with his nicotine, so that can't be right.
Yeah. Yeah,
That would be weird.
it's going to be easier to know exactly
Short fill,
what he
maybe?
wants.
Maybe
Exactly
short fill?
exactly what he's mixing.
Yeah, we need a little more information, and I don't think we can do it any other way. This is what really confused me. What does the 30 ml bottle have to do with all these percentages? That's confusing.
That's what made me think it's a one shot.
If it was in weight, then fair enough, but it's in percentage, so it's always going to be the same no matter how big the.
Yeah, that could be a 300 ml bottle. It doesn't really freaking matter.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need more information or something isn't quite right in.
Yeah, I'll get him said, can you tell us exactly what you're doing and what to get to that 15 and 12%?
So we need a little bit more information here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you replied to him then, or have you just?
No. I will leave it until show, just to see, because obviously I was looking at it and I was a bit like myself. What are you?
Oh, content.
Yeah, content, son. Content.
Yeah, confusing all the panelists and the people in chat. That's great. It's excellent, Benny. Good job.
Exactly. Right. So he's got his theory and has a perceptive test tomorrow for my bus license. Hope it goes well, mate. Hope you pass.
I hope so too.
You've just got to be
by the
a
way,
tit.
hi, Nevins. Hi, Nevins.
What's this?
I just said, by the way, hi.
Oh, hello.
Hi, Nevins.
I might as well stay now, wouldn't I? Say you brought me out of retirement.
But yeah, been well. You've done a bit of mixing.
Yeah, you can see his next. You can see his next recipe. Super sweet.
Yeah.
I've literally just mixed something now and put 1.5% super sweet in, so you know. Yeah, it's for the pod like so.
All right. So Edgy B's just put in various concentrates. I know Lady Liberty's been trying to help us out. So with various concentrates available, i.e. Capella, Flavour West, etc., which is the panel's go-to flavours, or is it not as simple as that? So what did you put?
Simple as that.
I said it's really not as simple as that because I have favorites from different flavor houses. It all depends on what your tastes are, what you're looking for. I mean, are you looking for more of a candied flavor? Because that would be, like Wonder Flavors does really good with candies.
Or Flavor West.
Or Flavor West. I mean, there's a lot of variables.
And then there's also the fact that, everybody gets lucky every now and then, and it might be just random. This one flavor house has the right one of something like creme de menthe. If you want one without chocolate, there's only one really go to, and that's the Flavor West. If you want it with the chocolate, then you can go for the Flavora. But some people get toothpaste off Flavora, so you got to be warned about that too. So it's like, it's not as simple as all that.
It's that simple. SSA. If I had to choose what flavor, that's
really
SSA. That's it.
Well, if I was going to do that, I'd say Noms. Noms has got a bigger hit rate than even SSA.
Yeah,
but
if
you're
everyone
limited.
if everyone goes
You're
for
limited
SSA,
by SSA too.
Yeah, if everyone goes for SSA, they got weaknesses as well. They've all got weaknesses, haven't they?
Oh yeah.
Yep. And even like every now and then they don't nail flavor and someone else did, even if it is in their expertise lane.
Yeah.
So it's not simple.
It all depends on well, it don't, because it all depends on what you want in, doesn't it? Do you know what I mean? Because you could just stick to one flavour house. You don't have to go to every flavour house if you didn't want to. You'd get a better all-round mix if you tried different flavour houses. But you could just stop at Capella and get a perfectly good recipe. You could go, you
You can
could
do
go with
TPA.
TPA and get a perfectly good recipe. I wouldn't say stick to Flavour West and you get a perfectly good recipe because some of theirs are fucking more hits than misses than hits. To be honest with you,
Yeah.
do you know
My
what I mean?
best suggestion, and I gave it to them, is to find somebody with similar taste to yours and talk to them, so you don't just waste a bunch of money on flavors and get the ones like they suggest and try those first.
Yeah,
That would be my
don't get
best.
random mystery flavors from Sloop Rome because Graham tells you to. It's a bad
And
idea.
don't use Graham as the person to help you get flavors because he will make you spend way too much money.
You will enjoy yourself, but you will not enjoy your wallet.
Yeah, it's probably.
I am all.
Yeah, the thing is, have a look at someone who's done, have a look at Nev's recipes, Graham, all these on here. Have a look at Liam's, Lady Lippy's, Tim's. Have a look at their recipe and just see if they've got anything that you quite fancy. Do you know what I mean? And then sort of go off that as your starting block.
Yeah, you can always contact us as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll give our phone numbers out in a minute.
Yeah, right. I'll give my social
No, I
security
won't,
number
but you
as
can
well.
contact me on Facebook.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because that's how you're going to do it, is by looking at ELR or all the flavours or, vaping community and just find a recipe that's very similar to your flavour profile. Because that'll give you a sort of decent enough starting block, won't it, of what you need to look for. And then see what theirs are. But like I say, you can just go with one flavour house if you so wish. But I wouldn't go with, you're going to get a better flavour if you go with more than one. But you probably.
I don't think SSA does a decent custard, do they? I think they've got a custard. Have they got a custard?
They got custard, I think. I
they
believe it was really butyric. Really, really butyric.
Yeah, they put the Mullenberry legendary custard now.
Oh, they got that too. Remember, SSA has the Mullenberry. Some of the
Yeah,
Mullenberries.
and a lot of people with SSA do get the butyric acid flavour.
Yep. You only need the whipped cream anyway. The whipped cream, it fucking does everything.
Yeah.
That 14%, you're set. Just put that in with whatever flavor you want. You're good.
If you want a strawberry, 14% whipped cream. If you want custard, 14% whipped cream. If you want creme brulee, 14% whipped cream.
Hey, Pugs.
It does it all. There's really no need to stick to one flavour house, though, because anywhere you go to buy concentrates, it's got more than one.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter.
It's like it.
Pugs is putting, I've had a pint of vodka. That question might as well be written in Welsh. Bless you.
I'm Welsh, and that may as well have been written after a pint of vodka.
Yeah, Pugsy says, I really don't know why anyone would stick to one flavour house. But some people do, though. You'd be surprised that people do actually stick to one flavour house.
I've tried mixing with just one flavour house, and it works with some recipes, but I just find it too constrictive.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the kind of competition when they did just Flavora. I was just like, oh, the one I got the least of. Thank you. Take note, Rocky.
You can do a lot with Flavour until it comes to doing like a lemon.
Yeah.
And then you fucked that, didn't you? And you could do good elderflower and but good citrus. But if you're doing like a lemon, it's hard to do. It's hard to do a good lemon with Flavour.
Oh, we got somebody who can do the random mixing.
He probably hasn't got any stuff left. He's probably hidden it all.
It's simple. 14%. You already said it. 14%. That's a whipped cream. 2% neotame. Done.
I mean, that's better than Rocky's 50% milk and honey. Done. Perfect.
I'll try that with a whipped cream. 14%
Granonium whipped cream.
14% whipped cream. That'll do it.
If you wonder what I'm doing, I forgot to re-whip before I came on the show. Very unprofessional.
Very, very, very.
Where is it? I had a question from Connor today.
All right, yeah.
He wants to make a rhubarb and custard sweet. What would you recommend?
Who?
For a rhubarb and custard sweet for Connor.
Who are you asking?
Everybody.
Everyone.
I think I've got a rhubarb and custard recipe.
Is it the sweet one, not a proper rhubarb and custard
Yeah, I put
dessert?
cotton candy in it, and that basically give it the hard boiled sweet.
The thing is, there's not that much rhubarb to choose from, is there?
No.
SSA rhubarb is the best that I found.
Yeah, you're a
None
bit
of them are,
limited.
none of them
to-
are exact.
No. I find most of them a little grassy.
Yeah, which sucks.
I haven't tried
Unless-
like VSO. I think people say VSO is good, don't they?
Unless you use a Flavora raspberry, which is just straight up straw.
Yeah.
Raspberry.
Raspberry.
Rhubarb,
Yeah,
rhubarb.
I'll get you the link.
Rhubarb, which is just straight
Vaping
up
heat.
straw.
What I did a quick search through ELR. Has anybody used Candy Sweet by Capella?
No.
Yeah, I've got that. There's not a lot going on with it.
But would
Isn't
that-
that one of the ones Anthony uses all the time, Tim?
It's
What?
just EM, but doesn't mute
Sweet.
apparently.
No,
Which
it's
one?
not. It's got sweetener in it as well. Not just it's got like physical sweetener. It's got like sucralose in it as well.
You're talking about the ultimate?
No,
No, the
the
candy sweet from Flavora. You said
Is it
Flavora,
like
right?
is it like the old TFA sweetener then, which was basically EM and sucralose?
Candy Sweet's the one with like that's the one that come out with the Euro flavors, isn't it?
Pugs, it's okay. Again, none of them are perfect. They just
Chefs used to
aren't.
do a nice one. That's Chef's.
That's the one I
Chef-
never got to
Chef-
try that I wish I had because I heard it was
Yeah,
good.
that was quite nice.
DV
Chef's
did that
choice one.
rhubarb cuddle, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think DV have actually got rhubarb on its own, have they?
Yeah. No, they had the rhubarb cuddle.
Well, who's the one that does the stewed rhubarb then? Is that not DV?
No, that's Vape Train.
Vape train.
No, that's
No, that's
rhubarb compote.
Compote.
Rhubarb compote. Yeah.
Compote, not compote.
And what was the one that Wonder Flavors did? Rhubarb something.
Sour rhubarb.
Sweet and sour.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
some
I think it's
Yeah,
sour
no, that-
rhubarb. And that wasn't that great either.
That doesn't
Yeah.
taste a lot like rhubarb to me. It's
Like we
rather
literally
far
have
too
rhubarb
sour.
growing like 100 feet from the house, and if
And
you
I
want to taste
literally
that,
just take
or
a stock, wash it, and just chew on it. So
or you cook it down. We cook it down for with their jams and stuff, and it's not the same as the.
If you get ELR open, great.
Vape
Then
peppers.
we can do one, can't we? We can make one between us for him.
Yeah, I can't open ELR at the moment
It's
because
banned apparently.
yeah, I'm blacklisted.
Right, where's
From
Fiddy?
ELR.
Fiddy, where are you? We'll get this
Why are
sorted.
you
Don't worry
Blacklisted,
about
just
it.
open an ELR up.
It's the VPN thing, it is, Graham.
I know it's a VPN. I just forgot to turn it off before the show.
He'd be looking for Mollenberry custard. Says anybody do it in UK?
Yeah, I already put the link in there for him.
Yeah,
Directly to it too, even.
for noms.
Yeah, Nams has it. It's under SSA now. SSAMB.
Yeah.
I mean, actually, Pugs, that wasn't a bad flavor. It's just not really rhubarb. Connor's R&C.
What was he want? 2 liters.
Yeah, give them 2 liters.
Well, I think as the base of like the candy, I reckon Flavora cotton candy, and I reckon that'll give you
Yeah.
the sweetie.
Yeah.
See, he could have just asked you why he's asking me.
I don't reply to him.
Oh, okay.
Rhubarb.
So we got Cupcake World. Has anybody tried that Cupcake World, Capella?
I'm
Chef
not
Super
sure.
Concentrate. I had that, and I thought that was nice.
I'm not sure if the Cupcake World rhubarb is the same as Chef's Choice rhubarb.
I think it is, isn't it?
Well, that like I say, that Chef's Choice one.
I'm not
nice.
sure because the Chef's Choice were kind of a mixed bag. A lot of them were Cupcake World, but there were random ones thrown in there.
For me, I would go SSA. I think it is the best rhubarb.
But would it give
I've
you
never
that
tried it.
sweetie? Would it give you that sweetie one rather than a?
Yeah, it would.
I'll have to get that and try that.
I'm gonna make an executive decision then.
Which custard?
And the
So
thing
you
is,
won't.
it's just gonna be vanilla in it because it's not gonna be custard. It's just gonna be vanilla.
Yeah.
So something like a cream soda that hasn't got the effervescent to it would work.
Go for like vanilla
That's
cream
most of
extra
them.
or something like that. I would do it.
$1.2.
Yeah.
Yeah, so turn your mic up. Turn your mic up, son.
Don't let Navs add sweetener.
There you go. Not better.
That's it. 3 flavors. Super sweet. 1.5.
Well, it is a candy, isn't it? So you don't fuck about. More vanilla. More vanilla. Layer the vanilla.
FA Madagascar or bourbon.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think 1% is about right for that. Possibly up to 1.2, depending on how it tastes on the initial mix.
That will be like a rhubarb and custard sweet.
Oh,
There you go, Connor. 50 quid, please, pal.
I don't that vanilla cream extra. I've got it here. I don't think that'll give you that custard.
No, it's not custard. It's more like it is more like a.
It's not going to give you that. It's not going to give you that. It's not. It's more custardy than that. Honestly, sweets. They're more custardy than vanilla.
What would you say, Benny?
Would TPA 2 give you that? Because it's a lighter custard, isn't it?
yeah, but it's
Do you know what I
got
mean?
like a milky note.
Wait a
What
minute.
about,
What kind of custard are we going for? Are we going for a vanilla custard? Or you want a kind of more mute custard?
What about FA Premium?
Premium.
That hasn't.
That is
Yeah,
like
that
the
hasn't
best
got any
custard.
eggy
That's my
notes.
favorite.
To be honest, even if it doesn't taste exactly like the sweet, it's going to be fucking nice anyway, isn't it? So
Yeah, that's my favorite custard.
Pugsy saying they want a hard candy. Well, they are an hard candy, aren't they?
Yeah, hard
Yeah.
candy.
yeah, that cotton candy from Flavour will do that. 100% that'll do that. It'll take about 3 or 4 days to steep in, but once it does, then it'll give you that hard candy, the boiled sweetness.
Yeah.
I've run out of that.
You are?
What, cotton
I've
candy?
run out of the Flavora cotton candy.
What? Sacrilege.
Yeah, I bought another 30ml not long ago.
Yeah, I think I might have to.
So is everyone happy with that recipe?
Yeah.
50 quid, please, Connor. Oh. Better put.
Erase it. Erase it. He didn't pay yet.
Yeah. Yeah.
Put it on. And then I'll just do this for fucking however long now. So.
30 minutes later, he'll show up.
Yeah, I'll put the link in
Chat.
What I always do when it does that, I always just stop it. I just stop the web page and then just refresh and it's published.
Yeah, like I say, a rhubarb and custard sweet is a little bit strange, isn't it? It's not a full-on custard. It's not a full-on vanilla. It's like it's a strange one.
Yeah,
Rhubarb and custard.
they make me sneeze.
What, rhubarb and custard?
Rhubarb and custard and pear drops make me sneeze for some reason. There's something in there which make me sneeze when I buy them.
You should
I
just
love them as well. I love them as well. So I'll put up with the sneezing through eating pear drops and stuff like that.
Try eating them on their own without doing the cocaine. That might help.
Okay.
Yeah.
The
That
only
one's
rhubarb
causing
and
it.
custard, the only rhubarb and custard sweets I can get hold of now are the sugar-free ones, and they're just not the same.
Graham, have you tried eating them instead of snorting them? That might help too.
Chop them up.
Yeah, stop chopping them up and snorting them, and you might sneeze a little less. Yeah.
Edgy B says, why is Fuji Apple in the top 20?
It's used a lot. It's used in a lot of it's used in a lot of recipes. It's not a bad. It's not a bad apple. I just can't use it as high as a lot of other people seem to.
It used to be a bit of a
Graham,
staple, though, didn't it? It used to be a bit of a staple, did Fuji Apple. Everybody had Fuji Apple.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
why it's in there. Everybody put in Fuji Apple and stuff.
What is it?
boost
Vaporin
stuff
has a
to-
red Fuji apple's nice too. That's an underrated flavor.
I won't even know what a Fuji Apple is, to be honest with you. I've never had one.
An apple from Fuji.
Well, I'm fucking guessing that. Well, Granny Smith's is not from my granny, is it? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it is.
Someone granny.
Some granny made that apple. It took her whole lifetime to get that apple to grow. Finally got the right apple and called it Granny Smith. I have no idea. Her name was Smith apparently too. So.
do you know what I mean? The fucking orange tree in Mrs. Smith's garden.
Actually, now I'm curious. I'm gonna look up the origin of Granny Smith's apple name.
Graham, I've sent that link to you. You're gonna have to post it because I'm not signed into YouTube on the browser and it's all gone tits up my computer. So
Computer says
I'm
no.
blacklisted. I'll wait till I'll post it to him afterwards. He watches
Hey,
the show anyway.
Whoa! I was not wrong. Granny Smith apple is named after Maria Ann Granny Smith, 1979 to 1870, who discovered the apple cultivar, whatever, in Sydney, Australia in 1868. So it was actually some granny named Smith that actually came up with it. It really was, Benny.
So she just walked down the thing. This tree had been growing for fucking years. Do you know what I mean? And she would first want to pick it off a tree and go, "Oh, I'll call this Granny Smith."
yeah, that's because it was a tree. She planted it when she was 4, and by the time she picked it, it was granny.
Yeah.
I'm not making this up. I'm going to show this. I'm not making this up. It's there. It was growing in a seedling in a rubbish tip from a French crab apple tree.
Ooh, crap.
Okay, interesting. So that's how it became a Granny Smith apple. It was actually some granny actually named Smith. It actually
So really, it's a French crab apple.
yeah, it's
It's
a
not fucking Granny Smith, is it?
variant of a French crab apple. Yep.
Remember when you were kids and you were like, "Oh, apples," and you grab one and then it's crab apple and you bite into it and just like,
Fucking awful.
It kind of crossbred with something else probably when it made it. But
Crabs.
actually, you're right, Graham. Have you ever tried them with salt on them though? Crab apple with salt. Put salt on it. It's delicious.
American.
It cuts the sour. Cuts the
Can't
sour.
makes him sneeze. Makes him sneeze. You can't.
Oh yeah.
No,
Well, stop
we-
snorting it and chew on it once in a while.
We had the Americans have weird taste show last week.
Yes. Yeah. Hey, Scott. Anyway, Scott Woodwood. Scott Woodwood. That was it. Woodwood good. So anyway, Edgy B has now worked it out that if he, so I've worked out on ELR that if you go on flavour list and sort by recipe, and type in a flavour like rhubarb, you get a list of the most used rhubarbs.
Mm-hmm. You do.
We do know Scott.
I always tend to do that, order the list, and then if I'm buying, I will go down on the right-hand side, see what's got the most stars, go in, and if it's got more than 3 people recommending it, 4 or 5 stars.
Yeah, but some
See, that is better than
Not
most
later
used
than
because
the-
most used often means the oldest flavor. Doesn't mean the best flavor, it means oldest flavor.
Yeah.
It means that's all there was for many years, so a lot of people used it.
And Mick saying, my American cousin taught me salt on apples 50 years ago.
Exactly. Mick, it's not weird. Salt on apples is actually really good. And
Hang
crab
on,
apples, if you
hang
mix
on,
them,
hang
mix
on.
them into an apple pie, but you don't do 100%, just put some of them in an apple pie. It actually really is nice.
So he was 6.
Yeah, well, it was
Six.
that obviously because it was that Granny Smith and she was only 4. So
I can't remember anything before 14. I can't even remember that.
now that was definitely drugs. That time, definitely.
Pug says salt on anything is weird. As me again, why I have high blood pressure.
Isn't weird, he said. Isn't weird.
Oh, isn't weird, all right. Yeah, I'd think it was strange as well. If put salt on an apple when I'm with you, Mick, I'll be disowning you.
Salt on a sour apple is delicious. Just
people
like
that-
salt
people
on a
that-
fresh tomato, a green tomato, or whatever. I have a garden.
Edgy B's gone down the rabbit hole. He says, I have now just worked out that 99% of the concentrates I have bought are not used in any recipe and are shite.
What you do with those, Hedgie, is box them up and then sell them to Benny as a mystery box. You buy 'em.
That's fine. Yeah. I just want to see what shit I can get. Yeah.
You have to make sure it's something as good as the beef flavor, though. Something has to be as good as beef or yam.
Yams. I've had a yams as well. So yeah, it's a bit like, it is a minefield when you're buying concentrates. It is 100%. You know,
Yeah.
so this is why your best thing to do is ask before you actually buy stuff. You know, and now if you see something that think, oh, that sounds really nice, you might find, no, it's not. Do you know what I mean?
I still get swayed by the pictures. After all this time, I still look at the pictures. Oh, that looks nice.
yeah. True, Mickey. I do drink girls' drinks, and you do talk to me. Yeah, you get. Thing is, you get down a rabbit hole when you look at them. Mystery box available, any takers. The thing is, you do get a what is it, don't you? You do look at the description and think, do you know, that sounds all right, does that? Way they described it.
Yeah.
And then when you get it, it's total disappointment.
Yeah, that's a lot of the time.
Yeah. You know, it's the late night vape show. Benny does love a Cosmo. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I don't. I drink berries and cherries. Well, cherries and berries.
I was super excited about one-on-one pickle until I couldn't taste it.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
you never know if you're going to be
anybody
mute to
is.
something. You could be mute to a flavor and not know
Yeah.
it.
A pickle's not a bad one to be mute to, though, is it?
I
The
love
dill.
dill pickles.
Oh, it was for
Yeah.
me. Nevin, she had me mix it all the way up to 14%. The house smelled like a freaking dill pickle factory, and she couldn't taste it.
Could you taste it, though, yeah?
I could taste it in the air.
You could taste it.
Do you know what you should mix it with? Kiwi. I reckon,
Kiwi and dill?
yeah.
Yeah.
Heard of worse ideas.
I'm just blind to it. I can't even taste it in the pickles anymore.
It was previous
I
to
just
that.
taste
Like a week
flavor.
before, we got these really potent dill pickles, and she couldn't taste dill in that. And I should have thought about it at that point that maybe she's getting dill blind.
Maybe
Just don't eat it
never
for a
had
while.
good- maybe she's never had a good pickle.
That's true, Pugs.
It is. So Pug says, nonsense. What you do is go online, buy one flavour, one flavour only, and then 30 minutes later pay £150 and wait for the 72 concentrates to come through. Yeah, that's normally about it. Or you could do what Mick says, shove 3 things in a bottle. If it's a fruit, leave it a week, welt and preposterate for juice.
Juice.
Juice. Anki jelly pop. Oh, did you put that up just like the bottle of the picture? Do you want to bring that up? Rocky Tuna dropped one in earlier on. Hanky's jelly pops.
Oh, no. No, you don't want me to.
Hanky's jelly pops. That's dangerous.
You
Is
don't
that
want
one of the
to.
ones that he put a
That's
really
last
weird
night's,
picture?
remember?
Oh God,
Yes.
the picture.
Yes, you might not want that one, Benny. Yeah, where is it?
Is that the one with the lemonade in?
No, that's the one with
Even
the nice
Hanky is
picture
saying,
of
don't
lollipops.
show the photo.
Yeah, don't show the photo, exactly.
If Hanky said don't
It
show
was
photo, it must
almost
be
as
bad.
bad as Steven's picture on that banana one he made.
That one that got
This
everybody
was-
banned.
Yeah, I don't want to
Yeah,
get
but
Benny banned.
We need to
Where
get
is
Hanky
the
on
link?
for a catch up to because he's getting
Yeah,
well
we'll-
into his mixing now.
Yeah, have you bringing it up? Bring it up.
I'm trying to find it. I'll just look it up.
He dropped it in link earlier. There's a link in chat earlier.
Yeah, but I can't go far enough up.
I couldn't give a shit about the recipe. I want to see the picture.
Yeah, that's what
No,
everybody's
you
waiting for.
don't
Where's the
want- you
picture?
don't want to
Show
see
me
the picture,
show
trust me.
picture. Show the picture. Show the picture. Show the goddamn motherfucking picture. Are you still full of it,
You asked for it.
Nebs?
Yeah, well, it's on the back end now, but I've still got that rattle in my chest.
How's
You won't,
Steph?
She's rough.
She's rough.
Mm.
you won't be able to go. You go away Sunday, don't you?
The old Suvers and the lockets going. Yeah, Sunday.
He's dropped it in
Oh,
chat
Rocky
again.
just dropped it again, Tim.
Oh, okay, that'll be much easier.
So is Steph going or is Steph not going? Where you just is it boys' jolly
Yeah,
holiday?
Steph. Yeah, Steph.
Oh, that's why the recipe's marked private.
Ah.
Okay, that's why I couldn't find it. Yeah, it's still marked private.
That's
Yeah,
because
unprivate it, or you guys sent the private link.
Hmm?
Yeah,
It's
it's
just-
probably why he's got it private. He's afraid of getting shut down.
You just put a link in there. Just click on link there. Put a link in chat.
Yeah, but it's
Yeah, that's the
marked
link. It's private. That's a private link.
Right. All right. I see.
So he's either got to share the private link, or he's got to unprivate it.
Bugs is saying you and him are sharing a wife for the week.
I think that's the first Steph's heard of it.
Steph, as long as you
You
walk
don't want
behind
to
him,
make her feel worse, do you?
just remember, Steph, you've got to walk behind him as well. You're not allowed to walk at side or in front.
Mm. On your Todd behind, and if you get too
Yes.
close, you're fucking booting you. Get
Yeah,
Yeah.
Belle.
there.
Yeah, pal.
Cowbell.
Yeah, you're not to walk at side of it. No holding hands either. No kissing on
No,
the seat.
Needs a bell-
public displays of
A bell that
affection.
goes, shame. Shame.
Yeah.
Shame.
Yeah.
News report. COVID outbreak in Dubai.
Yeah. Just go about breathing on everybody. Weird. Have we got this link yet or what?
It doesn't work yet.
We're sitting in anticipation of seeing. Oops, sorry. There you go.
Do you want me to just bring some explicit pictures up? Because that's what everyone's waiting for. We'll just get some pictures. Of some
Don't worry, they're there. Don't worry, you're gonna get them. So we got Hanky Panky Jelly Pops.
Mm.
Simple jelly candy from Cap, lemon gummy candy from Wonder Flavors, 1%, and milk and honey from Flavor at 2%. Okay,
Right, go down.
and then you got these
Go on.
nice picture down here of yeah.
That's not
Well,
bad.
Yeah, I thought we were
No,
going
not at all. That not bad if you're going to some kind of dildo emporium type thing, maybe.
I'm going to post that on Reddit and see what happens.
Let me see if I can find a better picture.
It'll be the Vita strap-on thing all over again.
Then I dropped Steven's banana.
When
in
Hanky
the
turns
shop.
red when he sees the picture, you know something's wrong.
I didn't think that was that bad, to be honest. If you hadn't told me it was a dildo, I wouldn't have known. Quite shy.
No, we don't.
Benny, we're not
Why did you
prudes.
put that in there?
We're
Because
not
he's going to make me pull that one up too.
Yeah, that's the point.
All right. So Stephen made one for last night. Stephen Lane made
Oh, it was for
recipe for
Saturday.
that's for Saturday. One stop shop banana milkshake, Bull City. Yeah, it's a one-stop shop. It did single source recipes. You might be able to also get these all at Noms possibly. So it's banana Perulum at 2, bananas Foster TPA at 3, Bavarian cream TPA at 2, ice cream SSA at 2, milkshake from Cap at 2.5, and sweetness Flora at 0.5.
Not enough sweetener.
Okay. Not enough sweetener. Yeah, it's 0.5.
Yeah.
It's not 5%. So
No, that's sweetness as well.
simple
so
banana
that's-
milkshake with all the flavors that can be picked up at Bull City, and yeah,
No,
that's a
better.
banana.
Now
That's
we're
a
talking.
banana.
Now we're talking.
Yeah, that looks better.
That's something else.
I just about died laughing when I saw that picture Saturday.
I was just scrolling down and trying to read the description. I saw the top. I go, no.
Is that public? Because he might get banned for doing that picture.
Yeah, it's public.
It's public. It's one of the hashtagged ones. Which we got almost 1,000 AFL hashtagged recipes now.
Nice. Mick saying, I've been married nearly 40 years. If I can't cuddle Sul, I'm not visiting. You can't, mate. You can't. It's no public affection. They've got to walk
No.
behind you. Head's got to be covered if you're going out.
It's the only time she's got a valid excuse. Like, give us a blowy, and she's like, "Oh, I can't." I'm like,
Yeah. Yeah, but that's because you sat on the beachfront.
yeah, oh, she'll try it in the hotel as well. No, I can't. We're in Dubai, aren't we? Like, fuck off. Come on. Get on these honey pops.
Edgy says, how dare they use my picture without consent?
Gee.
Oh, dear. There's only
Milk and
3
honey
people
pops.
that
You all
can
got
ban
dirty
users on
minds.
the ELR. 3 people can ban. Only 3 people can ban them on the ELR now.
Oh, I'm going to push it.
If there's only 3 people, then that would be Fiddy, Rocky, and Ken. Bitty Rocky and Ken.
Wait, if Rocky bans me on the ELR, does that mean I don't have to be on the mixing shows anymore?
No, because then you can use ATF.
No.
We will be having
PC.
Brendan on for that because he wants to talk about using all the flavours.
I like the older format better. That's all. It's
Yeah,
easier.
well, this is what he's going to come on. I need to email him to get him to come on and talk to us about it because he was like, I said, oh, do you want to come on? And he was like, as all the flavours, I'll come on, yeah, because to get people using it because no one has a. I said to him, well, to be honest with you, we tried to have a look at it and no one had a fucking clue.
You could get Lars on, get Brendan on, and get Pugs on, and they could all have a scrap over their calculators.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we'll get the award-winning Dripax calculator.
Hey, I found the most hilarious thing is when, because of the Flavora contest, you had Flavora asking everybody to take their ELR contest and repost it on ATF. It's like, wait a minute, it's an ELR contest we're reposting with the hashtag on it. That just sounded kind of weird to me, but that's just me, I guess.
Yeah.
I didn't do that because I don't
I did.
go on ATF. I refuse to.
So
I did like the old format. She doesn't know how to navigate it.
So much more of a pain. I like ELR. I use ELR.
Mine purely just because I started using ELR and now I just can't. When I go to make a recipe, it's just fucking instantaneous. My hand's just like, I'm here. I'm on ELR.
Yeah.
Yep.
Some friends that
Just
is
natural.
Just I hope you know he's your business partner, and
No,
he's not even using the calculator.
he always tells me, and then I'm like, oh,
Well, it's weird though if you really think about it. VC is the closest to the old ATF. Truthfully, it's the closest.
No, the VC's good. It's just naturally I go to ELR.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, that's got the biggest database.
No, it's just become a habit. I
Yeah,
use ELR
that's it.
out
It's
of
habit. Yeah.
I think the other thing is, well, like you say, when you come up, when you see these in competition, you see who's got, like you saying, drip axe, and I'm like, I've never even used that in my life.
No.
I didn't even know they had a calculator.
You can't be saying that in Dubai, Pugs, unless you're into public lashings.
Yeah, well, it might be into.
Yeah.
We never asked that.
It's not his husband; it's his life partner. Okay.
It is.
He's going to be third wheel that weekend. Come on, then.
Come on.
Breakfast with you. Come on, then.
Come on. Sit with balls. You're right.
You're gonna wake up in the morning. He's sitting there cooking your breakfast in bed.
Yeah.
Who else?
Well, how did you get my room key there, Pugs?
You're gonna have to phone the hotel in advance so make sure that they got plenty of high chairs.
Yeah. Make sure you take a step stool for him to reach top at bar so he can get his food. Edgy says, so if I go to ELR, can I find a recipe for onks?
Huh?
It's probably there, just probably not public.
What's that?
He says, if I go
Onyx.
to ELR, can I find a recipe for onks?
It's probably there in private.
I've got about 15 different variations of onyx, of my own onyx, but fluid onyx is there's no recipe for that.
No, because you're not going to get it because it's a made up concentrate.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean? It's not.
It's completely made up. It's
It's made
figurative.
up.
It's
Made
only
up
in your
is-
head. You think you taste
if
it, but you
if I
don't.
run out of it, I just can't whip some up now.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, it's not a. It's a.
If I run out of it, I just lick the tank.
Yeah. To be fair, if you have
2
it,
hours, that'll do me.
yeah,
You lick the
On the
tank, you probably taste
outside,
it for a week. You'll taste it for a week, so you're good.
all you got to do is put some VG and PG in it, and it's still good to go in your tank.
Yeah.
Just
It
keep
is a
mixing
powerful
it.
flavor,
Just keep-
Nevins. It's
yeah.
powerful.
Yeah,
Just
it is
keep mixing it
powerful,
for
yeah.
about 2 weeks with Fiji and VG and a bit of nicotine in it. You'll still taste it.
I love what Grim Green said about it. He goes, "It's just a big, massive ball of." And I was just in hysterics going, "Yeah, that explains it."
Yeah, and then as soon as that live show finished, he was like in the fucking drawer, never to be seen
Yeah,
again.
yeah. Rocky's put new VC recipe. If you want to bring that up, he's done a VCC.
I gotta say, as strong as the Onyx was, though, impeachment is the one that almost killed me.
Oh yeah, we've seen it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That
But
minute.
No, though,
Pugs
you know,
made a
though, I
shot of
like
that.
that you didn't go boring with any of your flavors, though, Nevis. That was what I love best about it. None of them were boring.
You can tell it's coming up to summer. I'm having a run on impeachment at the moment.
All American smoothie.
Ooh.
So we got blueberry Flavor West at 3, cream Flavor at 0.5, yogurt from the Flavor Apprentice. Ooh, going old school at 3%. Pineapple from the Flavor Apprentice at 1. Raspberry Sweet Flavor Apprentice at 3. And Super Sweet Capella at 0.5. And Yogurt Flavor West at 2. This is an old school mix.
Where's the
Well,
milk and
wait a
honey?
minute. I was just about to say that.
Yeah, there's no
not
milk and
really
honey
Rocky's
here.
recipe.
Yeah, it's not Rocky's recipe. He copied it from somebody. 13% flavoring, though, because he's using all old school flavors.
Mm.
Yeah, I mean, you got some yogurt in there. You got pineapple, raspberry. You got some blueberry. Okay,
Not
and
enough
also the
sweetener.
yogurt from Flavor West. Not enough sweetener. Nope, it's not 16%
sweetener.
sweeteners.
No.
So you got to remember, Rocky doesn't even hardly use sweetener most of the time. So
It does look nice as that. A bit of old school.
I can't remember the last time I made a mix without sweetener, and I can't remember the last time I made a mix without sweetener and gone, ooh, that's good.
tobaccos, some tobaccos do not do better
Even
without
then,
it.
because now I'm used to trying tobaccos like commercial tobaccos. They're still loaded with sweetener, even though
See, commercial. The thing you're missing out on tobaccos is ice.
No, you're not.
That-
You're not.
that's
I'm
what
with
we said.
Liam on this.
No.
I'm with Liam on this one. No.
That's what you miss. That's all commercial tobaccos have ice.
Well, it depends on what tobacco you're going for. Like I do like sweetener with like an RY4 or RY8.
yeah,
or
now
something like that.
but
Yeah.
I'm talking about like a tobacco, like a burley or
Yeah.
something, and
Yeah, that shouldn't have a sweetener in it. I'm sorry. Just
yeah,
shouldn't.
but if you do add sweetener to it, it does start to bend over to that RY4, and then you're like, there it is. That's a good bit because you add the sweetness, you get the caramel side of it as well. So you're like,
I want to try tobacco. Not let me sweeten it too much to taste it. Perfect. No.
Uh-oh.
He says, Pugs
what?
just put, I would like to, he says to Edgy, would you like to release a line of liquids? I'm having loyalty problems over here. Because Edgy's saying, is Pugs going to come home drunk from Dubai Expo and demand sex now?
not allowed to get drunk here. So
No.
it-
You can drink in your hotel though, can't you?
you can drink in your hotel, but they'll only serve you like
Yeah.
3 drinks or something.
Yeah, you can't get smashed.
No, you can't. No, I think it's like 3 pints, and then that's your max.
Yeah, you can't unless you send 3 people up to the bar and keep doing that and put a
There's
little
probably a way
moustache
around
on.
it, isn't there?
Put a little moustache on, a little cap.
Okay. Here's the best part. He's gonna get drunk in his room and demand sex with himself. Here's the worst part of that scenario. He's gonna deny himself. He's gonna be all upset. he's gonna reject himself and
He's gonna
then
reach
come home
for-
complaining about it the whole way.
He's gonna reach for one hand, and his other hand's gonna go, nope.
Yeah.
Literally cock block yourself.
Yeah. No, but yeah, you can't do a lot of things over there. That's the only problem that you're going to find. So
It's the food I'm worried about. I'm worried about boring food.
it won't be boring, will it?
I don't know, because I think it's gonna be all fucking grass and vegetables and shit.
Oh no,
back, so it might be
I doubt it very much.
There'll be goat. There'll be goat.
No, I don't care about.
lamb.
Yeah, I don't care
There'll
about.
be a lot of seafood.
Yeah, there'll be a lot of seafood. Yeah.
I do like seafood, to be honest, but it's whether they serve it with a head on or nah. That's not for me. If I have anything like fish, it's got to be like proper prepared. The fillet.
Have you seen what Edges put?
Not a full fish.
Edges put hotel minibar cost me more than 2 weeks holiday in Dubai. In his hotel.
I won't be digging into that.
It'll be £75 chicken.
Yeah, that'll be the thing. So yeah, I'm guessing there'll be some goat. I'm guessing there'll be goat and lamb.
Yeah,
Camel Sunday
Goat.
rolls.
I love goat. Goat's lovely.
Yeah, he's saying there's a lot of expats bars in Dubai with proper food.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, I don't think we're going to venture that much because it's like 42 degrees or something stupid, isn't it?
Yeah, it'll be warm. It'll be warm, mate. Unless
So,
unless it rains, and then you might need a canoe.
Yeah.
That's even worse. So that's when it gets people sweaty. It's boiling and you're soaking, and you're like, oh.
But haven't Dubai got that big outdoor air conditioning system?
I don't know. An outdoor air conditioning.
Yeah, I'm sure I saw something that they got a massive outdoor air conditioning system, which is just contributing to everything with global warming and the lot. It doesn't really do a lot.
Yeah.
Bars have it. Apparently bars have it.
He put.
Yeah, I would have thought.
Neighbor was checking their mailbox and opened the door of the car.
422 degrees it is. Fucking hell, he's not going to go out.
422 degrees.
Don't go out in fucking sun. You know what I mean? Stop in your room.
I should imagine it's going to be like when you go to other hot places like Florida and stuff like that, where every single shop you go into and bar and restaurant are all air conditioned.
Yeah, you walk in and get suddenly it's freezing.
Yeah,
The blood of Jesus.
Yeah, it's going to be cold when we get back.
Yeah, it will be. Well, no, I don't know. You might get back and it'll be warm here next week.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. Benny making a joke.
Go to the harbour.
Get back here and it'll be pissing rain. Guaranteed to get back to the UK and it'll be pissing rain.
Yeah. Yeah, so you've got to go to the harbour area. 5 degrees.
I looked at the Dubai floor plan. My God, that's a big event, isn't it?
It's massive, isn't it?
What have you got any plans to get like people coming to your store?
Well, not really. No, me and Pugs are just winging it. We're just going, just turning up and like, right, what's happening then? Yeah, I mean, because when I was at Expo just gone and the one before it, I was chafing like mad. So I had the talcum powder ready to take and I forgot to take it. And so Steph said today, was you taking this? I was like, fuck, going through customs with that, just in case they think it's a big bottle of cocaine.
Yeah, what's this talcum powder? Oh, no, it is talcum powder.
I'd rather chafe and keep me out.
Make sure you wear lots of black, to hide the talcum powder because that works excellent.
And absorb the heat.
Yeah.
And absorb the heat. It absorbs the heat and it keeps it off you, right? As long as the clothes absorb the heat. That's how that works. Sure. Hugs, I'll get them back for you.
Did I forget to send you a picture of a plane crashing today?
Of what?
Did I forget to send you a picture of a plane crashing today? I've been keeping on sending you.
Oh no, you sent one. You sent one.
I just put, do not kiss a boy or a girl in public or you will be raped.
What?
That's what you just put.
Huh?
Oh, is that right? So you kiss someone and you get raped, so you're not allowed to do it? You're not allowed to kiss someone? How does that work out? Pugsy's going to be like, go around trying to kiss everyone.
Trying to kiss everybody.
Please don't
I got promised that more action would happen. I got promised.
I've left our lights at home. I need some.
Where's my rape?
Bending over by the air conditioning. Oh no.
I dropped my pen. Oops.
Options.
Oh my
Oh dear.
It's sad you know him so well, Nevins.
So when you're flying out, then
How many times he hiding his head underneath the bar on the fluid?
Too many.
So when you
Sunday night, 9
Sunday
o'clock.
night, and when you're coming back, because it's midweek, isn't it? It's a bit strange.
Yeah, Saturday we fly at 2, and then with the time difference, I think we land at 7:40, 7:10, something like that.
On Saturday night.
Yeah. So probably missed the show as well that night.
You'll be jet lagged to hell.
Well, it's only 3 hours difference. I don't think the jet lag will.
Roger, just take your shoes off and walk in your bare feet and just hope nobody kind of takes over your tower.
What tower?
Nakazumi Tower.
Nakatomi.
Yeah.
No,
Don't walk on glass. I heard it hurts.
Yeah. He's just put in Harris is said to be one of the most famous Dubai foods, made up of crushed wheat and mincemeat with onions and ground cumin. It's more traditional dish that is served at weddings.
Well, so it's a posh
Sounds
shepherd's
good to
pie.
me. I'd try that.
It's a posh shepherd's pie.
Yeah, it sounds like it, doesn't it? Something like that. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
You'll be able to pick
version
up
of
a
it, yeah.
cheap. There'll be a cheap sports cars over there anyway. You could pick up to bring back because everybody left them there, didn't they?
Yeah,
Loads
you
of-
see some of the airport parking lots and some of the cars that they leave behind?
They just leave
Just drive
them.
there,
Just-
drop them, never come back and get them because they come
Yeah,
into
yeah.
another airport when they come back.
Yeah, they just leave the cars there.
What, forever?
Yeah. Honestly,
Yeah,
the
you
cars
see all
just
kinds of
don't track over.
Lamborghinis and
Yeah.
Maseratis and everything just get
Yeah.
left at airports. It's a big thing.
So
Yeah.
what's happening with the Saturday show on that? On that, is the B team going to do it again?
Well, we're at Dubai, so I don't know.
Oh, cool. Should be able to get some sleep that night.
No, Pugs isn't on this week because he's going to spend time with Joe because Joe can't go to Dubai.
Oh.
And then when we get
She
back,
can't go so that he can keep on kissing everybody trying to get raped. Okay, got it.
and then when we get back, we won't get back in time because we're going to land at like 20 to 8 in Manchester, about an hour to get back, and then it'll just be too late by then, won't it?
Set up a
knackered
little
anyway,
booth right
isn't
there
it?
at the airport, man. You can go live right there.
Yeah, well, I said I was going to do it from the plane, but I won't be doing anything in the plane except for gripping onto them 2 seats like that for 8 hours and then getting off and then getting back on and gripping onto the seats for 8 hours.
Has Graham been sending you planes? It's got you a bit worried now, has it?
No,
I don't like flying
they're
anyway.
just really, really silly ones.
I don't like flying anyway. You know when you're sitting there and it's like dead quiet and then you're like ding 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 and you're like, oh fuck, what's going on here?
Apparently, Mick's saying it's illegal to be bankrupt in Dubai, so they dump their cars at the airport and run. Yeah, there's loads of them. There's just loads of Lamborghinis and all sorts. So this is what happened when Arse fell out, didn't it? And all English came back. All English bankers and all that lot came back. Just left fucking rows and rows of cars. They're in
dunno.
streets and everything. Yeah. Honestly, they're just fucking... All these posh cars just left there. Just fucking dumped. Just fucking gone. They were all over the place. I don't know if they've got rid of
Yeah,
them
and they
now,
just
right,
sit
but-
there for years. Just
Well,
sit there in the parking lot.
Here's the thing: if nobody owns them, is it technically stealing?
The thing is, would you take a chance over there? Because if you caught stealing, they'd take your hand off.
Yeah, well, there's that, isn't there?
Yeah.
How long's that going to
I'm
take you from
driving
Dubai?
back. Spugs is-
How long's that going to take him from Dubai, driving back?
Well, what he does, he drives onto a cargo ship. He drives onto it. And he's got to sit in the car the entire way because
Yeah.
he's driving, right?
Yeah, if he's driving back. Going to take a while. We'll see you about a year. It's also illegal to be gay in Dubai. So don't be wearing your rainbow...
You're not allowed to be happy.
What is it?
Not allowed to be happy.
No, so don't be wearing your rabbit, your gay rabbit on your
And
t-shirt.
don't take Connor.
I'm second guessing the shirt that I've got now, though, just in case it looks a bit too gay.
No, yeah. I'd be very tempted not to take, just take plain simple.
And I can't grow chest hair, so you know
Yeah.
I'm cutting it fine, me.
Yeah, exactly. Mick says, imagine walking away from your stand and knowing full well nobody will steal anything.
Yeah.
That's true. Hey, did they ever find that missing mod?
I don't.
No.
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 Yeah, Adam and only old hands because they're friends.
Mick.
Friends. Right, we are coming up to that time, so we'll go around and say our goodbyes. We will start with Mr. Nevins.
Thanks for having me on for an hour.
It's all right, mate. Thanks for joining us. Have a good trip anyway.
I will do. Thanks for bringing me out of retirement, and
Yeah.
I'll be back in retirement on Sunday. So a little 4-day stint now, and then I'm good to go. But yeah, always good coming on. And over to whoever it is after me. Graham.
Okay. Thanks for coming on and helping us out with all those calculations and
I don't think I got any further than what you did, to be honest.
yeah. Thanks, chat. Still got discounts on vape gems, restocking fluid tomorrow, and with all the free nick and all that kind of thing, I'm one of the cheapest people on the internet for fluid. But shh.
And it's a 10% discount on fluid. No, don't go and think it's 10% off.
Yeah, I ran out of fluid over the three of them over the weekend, so I'm restocking those up, which is the biggest seller on mine, which is Cobalt, and it's coming up to summer, so I'm expecting to sell a lot more of that, and I'll pass it over to Liam.
I made some 10 mg cobalt, by the way, for when I was rough.
Thanks everybody in chat. Been great as you are every single week. Thanks for popping on, Nevs. It's nice to be on a show with you again.
Yeah, on you, mate.
And I will pass it on to Lady.
Thanks, guys. Have a great day. Pass it to Tim.
Thank you for coming on with us, Nevins. It was nice
No
to
worries.
see you for a while. It's been a while. Although the calculation thing didn't work out, but whatever. Thank you, Graham, for admitting you're the cheapest person on here.
Yeah, I'm cheap. That's why I buy SSA.
Speaking of, SSA next Monday, we're going over the new SSAs on Noted, by the way. And Saturday's show, we're doing smoothies. So, Nevins, if you want to throw one up with the hashtag AFL, we'll go over it this weekend anyway, even if you're not around. So you're not really in retirement, even though you are.
So if the plane goes down, I'll live on in a recipe.
Yes, you'll live on at least one more day. At least one more day.
For a plane crash.
Yes.
Hey, don't talk about that. That's bad juju. No, safe trip for you guys to go over there. It does sound like a nice trip, but I had the same problem, Nevins. I get in that plane for a long ass trip. It's my same problem with getting to the UK. 18-hour flying. That does not sound like fun.
No.
Yeah,
One
you
way.
can jump in.
One way. Yeah. So, everybody have a great week. Enjoy yourself. Have fun. And I'll pass it to Benny.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, everybody, for joining us tonight. Much appreciated. If you do have any questions, you can do them in the comments. And also go over to Monkey on Juice. Juice? It's going to possibly be Juice. Go over to Monkey on Juice. Go on to Monkey on Juice, and you will find people on there that can help you out. And if not, just put me into chat when you're watching the show. Thank you very much, my fellow casters, for joining me week in, week out. Thank you very much to Mr. Evans for coming in and saying hello. It's been a while. It's nice to see you. Have a good break, and I hope it goes well in Dubai. Like I say, don't hold hands or do anything. Straight-laced. Look forward. Don't nod. Don't smile. Look forward.
Yeah, she can get fucked.
Yeah. You can find Tim on every mixing show that you can find that's got E-liquid Mixing Show on it, and you'll find him on there. Do also go over to ALR and see some of Liam's recipes. Just look for Sherlock Holmes on ALR. You will find them on there. And we will see you again, same time, same place, next week. Good night.
Bye.
Bye.
Night all.
We'll help you get your Z's.